this is a particularly important subject. The reason why is that within the evangelical culture, Catholic culture, Greek Orthodox culture, generally Christendom, there is a bit of confusion about what love is. And oftentimes it is reduced to a duty, to an obligation. And that circumvents, that tries to get around whatever the condition of the heart is. Because when we choose to will to love, we're avoiding a critical spiritual responsibility. And that is the condition of our own heart in relationship to emotions and perspective. And so negatively, the title is Love is Not a To-Do List. But the reason for that title is to look at the reality of what love is. And we'll be looking at 3 different letters of Paul, where he essentially says the same thing about love, but he looks at it from 3 different perspectives. So love is not a to-do list. And love is bringing the culture of heaven to earth. The program of the church, simply put, is to be the church. And what is the church? It's a slice of heaven on earth, where the life of the Trinity enters into the life of the church community. And then the inherent contrast between heaven and earth shows up if indeed the life of heaven is working within the relationships and the hearts of the participants in the church. The church is supposed to reflect the life of the Trinity. Within the 3 members of the Trinity, the Father loves the Son, and the Son loves the Father. That is the central relationship within the Trinity. It is the one that we enter into. We don't enter into a father-son or father-daughter relationship to the Holy Spirit, but we enter into a brotherly relationship to God the Son and a father relationship with God the Father. And Jesus in John 17, the night before his crucifixion, spoke of the love the Father has for us and the love that the Father has for him, Jesus Christ. He said, I and them and you and me. The life of God is supposed to enter into the life of the believers. I and them and you and me. Christ is personally present within the life of the believer. The Father is too, and they are sharing their life and character with us. I and them and you and me, that they may be perfected in one, brought to completion in one, like the Trinity is one in its relationship and sharing of life. That the world may personally recognize, may this life be within us, that the world may personally recognize that you sent me. The program of the church is to be a slice of heaven on earth. And that contrast is the program of the church. And you sent me and loved them even as you loved me. There'll never be any sibling rivalry in heaven, because the same quality of love that the Father has for the Son is the quality of love he has for us. Then the Son speaks of his love for the Father in the same evening, slightly before the statement in John 17. Right before they leave the upper room, Jesus says this, but that the world may recognize that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me commandment, even so I do. Arise. Now they're in the upper room. Let us go from here. Arise, and I will leave to be crucified on the morrow. Then the Holy Spirit's relationship to the Father and Son is one of profound harmony, total profound harmony. And out of that harmony, he enters into our life to draw us into an understanding and appreciation of our union with Christ and the wondrous relationship that we've been given to God the Father. Romans 8:27 speaks about how the Spirit of God relates to the Father. And he who searches the hearts, referring to God the Father, knows what the perspective of the Spirit is, because he, the Spirit, intercedes for the saints according to God, or in harmony with God. He is in harmony with the Father, in harmony with the Son. He is the Spirit of the Son and the Spirit of the Father who brings the life of God within us.